wanted to share today what to do as an artist when you don't feel confident about your work, how to overcome that, and some practical steps you can take to start to bring your art out into the world, no matter how timid or unsure you may feel. Just know I'm your fellow artist friend, so everything I share with you is what I've learned on my journey thus far that has brought, by the grace of God, success to my artwork. A great starting point is to realize just who you are as an artist. And what I mean by that is the majority of us who are creators are very sensitive, we're detail-oriented, we notice what other people don't notice the majority of the time, and we feel what many people don't feel. What seems so obvious to us is either not apparent to other people, or we just often feel that we are so far removed from what is occurring in everyone else's life that we feel like we are a misfit. Coming from that vantage point, feeling that we don't fit in the world around us, that we are a misfit, from that place, it is really challenging to be confident as an artist, isn't it? I mean, if you feel as if you don't fit in the world, how in the world are you going to fit in? And that's what I want to share with you today. You don't have to feel like you're part of the world around you, or that you belong, as it would be so called, in order to be confident and to succeed as an artist. Instead, in place of trying to make sense of a world around us that just doesn't, because as an artist, we think on a completely different level and look at life in such a different way than most people that we know. And so, my friends, we feel not confident because we know we cannot be like other people. And truthfully, most of us don't want to be like other people. We want to do what we love, which is create our art, and we want to succeed at that. So these are the things that can help you on your journey to succeed as an artist, the same that I've instilled in my own life. Point 1, accept that you don't fit in. This is the greatest starting place for you and I as an artist. If we just completely relegate the idea of ever fitting into the "this isn't going to happen" category, we are so much better off. And the reason is because when you wake up in the morning, if you feel like, A, I just don't fit in this world, or if you choose B, you're living from a place of self-empowerment, of self-acceptance, and of self-love. And although I really do understand that may seem quite far-fetched right now, because you and I have become so accustomed to seeing ourselves as those who are just misfits, if you can give B the benefit of the doubt for a couple of days and just try this, when you wake up in the morning, as soon as your thoughts go to anything unkind about yourself, how you can't succeed as an artist, how you can't sell your art, how you're not confident, how you do not fit in, if you can just recognize those thoughts and be willing to do a little self-experiment and change it to, I am exactly who I'm supposed to be, I'm a creator, I'm an artist, and that is my part in the world. I'm not here to fit in, I'm here to stick out, and that is a good thing. So that would be first. Wake up in the morning, accept who you are, love yourself for who you are, and really truly just stop trying to fit in. Because you and I know, my friend, as artists, as creators, that we've tried all our life to either fit in or to get away from everything because we don't fit in. But no matter what, we still woken up every day being the exact same artist, the exact same creator that we've always been. That is my first loving suggestion. Accept who you are and decide to just be who you are. Point 2, a really practical step. When we're not confident as artists, we don't want to go out in public, we don't want to sell, we don't want to talk about our art, or even if we do force ourselves to do those things, it's so super uncomfortable that it's difficult to continue. So here's my next suggestion, and this is something that I've utilized, and it's been very good for earning a living from my art. Point 2 is pick a social media platform and start posting your art on that. Now, you may think, oh my gosh, I do not like social media. I don't want to be on my phone that much. Or you may have thoughts about people leaving unkind comments. And I understand all of that. That can happen. But truly, I've found as an artist that when you find a social media platform that works for you, in my case, it's Instagram, which is my favorite. You can utilize that to share your art with actually the whole world. You're not sharing your art at just a local show. Instead, you're sharing your art literally with the world. And in my instance, I can tell you that my art has ended up in places I never thought could occur. In Europe, in Israel, quite amazing. And that came from utilizing social media. I also want to offer to you that the benefit of social media as an artist is you can stay timid and hidden as much as you want because you're sharing your art, not yourself, and you don't have to post anything that's personal. You can simply share your art. So point 2 is share on social media. Make a promise to yourself that before you go to bed tonight, you will start a social media account for your art. Name it whatever you're comfortable naming, either after your art form or yourself, and then start posting. Any images that you have, any photographs that you have of your art, no matter how old, just start posting. Put a little description of what it is and a couple of hashtags. I've learned that hashtags are super powerful. You reach a lot more people very easily. So if your art form is pottery, hashtag pottery, hashtag clay, hashtag artist. If you're a jewelry design artist, which is one of my businesses, hashtag jewelry, hashtag women, hashtag love, hashtag peace. The words don't have to always be about your art form. They can be simply your values, such as peace, love, and kindness. So, it's a beginning, and I promise you it will help. Make a promise to yourself that every day of this week for 7 days, beginning tonight, you will share one image, one photograph of your art on social media. And over time, I'll share more on the podcast about how to build out your social media account for your art. Most important right now is that you start. So point 2 is pick one social media platform and truly, please, just force yourself to create an account and start posting. The intimidation you may feel at doing that is really not warranted because you will be amazed at the lovely people that will comment on your art and share it with others. There you go, my friends. It's a beginning. Make a promise to yourself. For the next week, once a day, you will share an image, a photograph of your art form. Add a little description, 3 or 4 hashtags, and just share it. You are going to be amazed at the kind, lovely people that comment, of who you will reach, and above all, that when you share your artwork on social media, your confidence will increase. Point 1, wake up in the morning and rejoice that you are an artist and you do not fit in this world, and that is wonderful. And point 2, promise yourself for the next 7 days that you'll share at least one image of your artwork on a social media account. Taking these 2 steps over the next week will start to build your confidence, and truly it will be amazing, because as I've applied these same principles in my own life, my art has turned into more than one business, and I've been able to reach many people, sell my art, and contribute good to the world. And I know, my friend, that what's most important to you is that you contribute to the good in the world, and that you're able to share and express who you are through your art. Let me know how everything is unfolding for you. I'm always here to help, and may your week upcoming bring many beautiful surprises for how you reach the world through your art, and how your confidence, surprisingly, even if it sneaks up on you, your confidence increases. I love you, and thanks for listening.